into here, and you make sure you connect right there. What's that guy doing? How long have you been dating?
Welcome to This Afternoon Today, the daytime late night talk show where we sit down with some of our favorite comedians and creators to learn more about how they do what they do. My guest on today's show is a comedian based here in Dallas. He's toured at clubs and festivals across the country. Please welcome my friend and soon to be yours, Shahyan Jahani.
What is going on? How you doing?
Thanks so much for being on the show.
Okay. All right.
For you.
For me? All right.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Make sure you feel good about.
Yeah. Do I have to?
doing?
I'm gonna put this over here.
Oh, you don't like it?
I just don't. I'm not working right now.
Let's. Can we kill the microphone? Colin, can you
Kill it.
Just yeah.
Death.
He didn't like it.
I don't like it. Off to a great start.
Just want to make you feel at ease, you know.
I'm easy. Good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm
You
good.
good?
Yeah. I'm good. I want to get to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Let the people at home know a little bit more about you.
Sure.
Rather than asking what inspired you to start doing stand-up, I just want to ask you, what was the moment you knew you were going to try stand-up for the first time?
When I went to an open mic randomly in Deep Elm, it was like at a club back on like Elm Street, the Dallas Comedy House, like a couple locations ago. I took the wrong bus. This is like my origin story. It's like I was leaving work and I took the wrong bus on the wrong side of the street and it went downtown instead of to the DART station. And
You were intending to not go
I was intending
to Deep
I was
Elm.
intending to go home. Yeah. And then I showed up and then like the next stop was like right on the corner of like Good Latimer and Elm. And I was like, I'll just get off here and then get on another bus. But then I saw like the comedy sign and then I was like, I've been wanting to do it a little bit. And then that was like the night they were doing open mic. So I was like, oh.
Did you have material?
No, I didn't go up that night. So
Okay.
I just watched like the first 2 times or so, and then I figured out how to like sign up. They like changed the sign up to like an email, and then after that I tried it, and then I just kept doing it. I mean, like I guess to answer your question, how I knew I'd be doing it more is like after the first time I did it, I was like, oh, this is the shit. I'm gonna keep doing this. This seems fun. So yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You don't like that bass line.
I couldn't get the actual Seinfeld track
Why?
licensing,
So you just.
but I wanted it to feel a little more like.
Did you do that with your
stand up.
mouth? Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, I was making. Those
Oh, we're
noises
doing
with my mouth.
transitions. Okay.
Yeah, just it'll
That's-
get cut down, but
You should make it louder, maybe.
yeah, that was just off my phone. I don't.
Did you do that bass line?
Colin, he didn't like the.
No, I
Seinfeld
liked
thing.
it. Colin, don't get. It's okay. It was good. It was a good attempt.
You're objectively a strong person.
Yes.
Yeah. I know. You're wearing a shirt right now, but you have big muscles. Is there, if you had to put a number to it, what percentage of working comedians do you feel like you could, like, beat up?
This is a great question. I think
Thank
about
you.
this every day.
Me too.
What percentage, in like of working comedians like worldwide?
Yeah.
Or just DFW? Oh,
Well, I guess nationwide.
nationwide.
Ballpark it.
Like 80%.
80%?
I mean, even if some are like big, they're slow, and you can, if you run like 20 meters, they're gonna be gassed. So
Oh, so you would use the strategy where you run,
I just
they
run.
chase you,
Yeah.
they get tired, and then you...
Yeah, they like are breathing out of a coffee straw, so they can't. You just like a swift
And you
uppercut.
punch them?
Well, yeah, my trademark move is uppercut.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, can we actually see that right now?
And-
Colin, let's go ahead and get the
Get Colin out here. Actually.
mic back out here.
Yeah. Oh, the mic uppercut. Yeah. You want to see it
Let's
with
see
them?
how it's done.
Okay. You remember Street Fighter?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Colin, you want to...
Oh, he's standing in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, to get punched. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Colin, come here.
Yeah, just get
Yeah, come right here, right in between us.
like full force.
Just give me a
So,
walkthrough.
Like just a walkthrough. So you're like, that's my time, everyone, and then you go like, just straight up into here, and you make sure you connect right there, so
Okay.
that their teeth clamp together, right?
Teeth rattle.
I'm not gonna do like full on.
Yeah, I
you
think
want
just
me-
soft.
you want me
Maybe
to
a
get full on?
10%.
10%?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot still.
Oh, okay.
Because he's actually one of the comics who I think I could beat up.
Okay, give it a yeah.
Give it a okay.
Yeah, just
All right. 1, 2. I can't. He's I don't want to mess up this moneymaker of
all right.
his.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Colin, you're doing great.
Thanks, Colin.
Be better though. Where do you find these people?
He writes for the show. To do stand-up at a high level, you have to be a student of the craft. Yes?
No.
Yes.
No?
Okay. I've always thought you have to watch, you have to observe others. I'm going to give you some famous stand-ups. Can you do an impression of how they deliver jokes? Okay. Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan. Okay, so he does a lot of asides. He's like, hot pocket. He's just like high octave. Like he's driving. He's like does a lot of like family jokes. He's like, I'm in the grocery store with my family, and the family's like, and the family next to me is like, what's that guy doing? Nice. It's a lot of like, It's good. It's hard to do, but he's good.
I felt like I was watching him.
Were you? Good. Yeah. I spitting image.
John Mulaney.
John Mulaney. Well, you know.
Nice.
The Salt and Pepper Diner played What's New Pussycat 42 times. That's
nice.
The What's New Pussycat bit is an iconic bit.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Chris Rock.
Oh, boy.
You don't have to.
All right, cool. I was going to take a crack at it, but do another one.
Do you want to?
No.
Your wife is also a stand-up comedian.
Oh, you want me to do her? Yeah, I can do her. I'm just kidding.
Do you do that on stage?
Yeah. I'm Katie. No.
She's going to watch this.
Oh, fuck.
No, I wanted to ask you.
Don't, just fast forward this, or fast forward, fuck, she probably already saw it.
If you and your wife both do stand-up, is that like, what is making dinner like? Are you just joking all the time?
Yeah.
What's the deal with the arugula?
Dinner never gets made. We just do sets, and then we're starving by 11:30, and we just like order, Jack in the Box. We don't cook. We just do bits. Like that's. This is important for everyone to know. When you're married to a comic, you don't have any normal conversations. You're only running bits with one another, and it's exhausting.
This is good. I feel like you're working something out here.
Yeah, dude. It's not good. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. No, we haven't, she actually gets hungry early, and then she makes dinner, and then when I show up, I, run all these bits by her, and she's just like, I don't want to hear from you. You're stupid. And then she does, a killer Chris Rock impression. And then,
yeah, she does a lot of Chris Rock around the house.
Just tons around the house, yeah. She actually can. You should have her on.
Yeah, well you know what?
Actually, she's in the car.
She's been waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
The car's just idle, yeah.
Well, you are a stand-up comedian first. That's primarily the form of comedy you engage in, but you have done improv.
Oh, yeah.
What about doing improv helped you hone your craft when it comes to stand-up?
Honest answer, it did. It was fun to be able to think of in taking classes and stuff for improv. It was the Starbucks surgery hill. It teaches you a lot in heightening, and it teaches you thinking on your feet. So those are two things that I actually really valued from improv. But actually, as for doing improv regularly, that ain't what I do.
Yes,
it's I don't know. I just like stand up more. It's scarier. I don't know. Improv, it's good improv is good, but when bad improv is on stage, it's man, I can't watch this.
I feel the same way about stand-up, though.
Yeah, well, no, absolutely. But you have the luxury, you can leave. That person will be
You
done.
feel like you can't leave.
Well, yeah.
Improv show.
I'm usually there to see a friend, and I feel bad they can see me. And then,
That's true, though. If you have somebody who's unpolished in stand-up, they're probably doing a 5-minute open mic, whereas an improv show is going to be 20 minutes.
Well, also, but if a friend is doing bad, and they have to do a 40-minute set, I'll leave during their set, and they'll be like, did you see the whole set? And I'll be like, no, it wasn't, I didn't like it.
And they understand.
Yeah, because we're friends, and if we're truly friends, then that kind of feedback is wanted, but man, yeah, I don't know, I like watching good improv, and I'll watch good improv, and I'll even maybe I'll dip my toe back in, we'll see.
I want to, on the topic there, I want to ask you, because a lot of stand-up comedians are growing followings on social by using crowd work clips. It's a good way to create content, right?
Yeah.
But it also probably creates an expectation for audiences that when they go to a stand-up show, they are going to be participating in it. Do you have an opinion on crowd work as it pertains to comedy as a whole? Do you think it's positive for stand-up, or is it having a damaging effect?
I don't know. I feel it does a little bit. I mean, it could, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me too much. I like crowd work because if you think on your feet and you have a little bit of an improv background, you can usually deal with that kind of stuff. But man, is there? If you know what, I'll take it back. There's one thing that's worse to watch than bad improv is someone do terrible crowd work. If someone can't pull it off or they just can't have a conversation with someone, or it's incoherent, or they're just like being really mean for no, like the person sneezes and they're like, hey, you. You can't. You have to give it what it's worth.
Those are some of my favorite crowd work clips. Not in the reason for the reason they're supposed to be,
the ones
but
where
just,
you see someone in the crowd having a medical emergency, and you're like, get this out of here. How long have you been dating?
Yeah.
Like,
come to my show to have a stroke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes
Bouncer.
Active. Yeah, get him out of here. But get him a drink on the way out. No, I don't know. I think people coming in with the expectation, I think people need to remember that they're still at a show, and if crowd work is elicited, like if it's warranted, then, sure, engage if the comic wants you to, but like, don't go in with that expectation. I mean, I don't know, in Dallas, fortunately, that's not the precedent that's always set up, but with some of the like more famous people, I mean, like that's what they do. Like they go on and they're just like, what do y'all want to talk about? And if that's the case, then go nuts, sure. I mean, that's what they want, so do it. So if it's a part of your act, I like it, and if it's done well, a lot of people do it really well.
Yeah.
But I would say like, I think it's a little bit of a detriment, because if that's what people think stand-up comedy is now, and it's not like written bits, then it's kind of going the wrong way. But I mean, I don't know, everything's cyclical. Like things are hot for a little bit and then they go away.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, regardless of how you feel about crowd work, anyone feels about crowd work, it is good content for social. It traffics on social.
Yeah.
And we could definitely use, some content for the show to get people.
I don't like where you're going with this.
If you would, could we maybe do some crowd work right now, just so we have something for the show to push on social?
You just want to do crowd work. We need a crowd for that, Danny.
Yeah, I'll.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Woo! Doing good. Doing great. Actually, doing great. Actually, I'm Danny right here. Okay. I'm the one who yelled just now.
All right.
My name's Danny. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm 32. I'm from Kansas City, the Kansas side. You can make fun of that part. It's kind of confusing. I am married. I have a wife. We've been together for 6 years. She's not here though, so don't ask me about her. And she doesn't like being made fun of. I make videos for a living. That's what I do.
Okay, like porn or something?
Whoa! He got me! Oh, this is why you come to a show. Oh! Last time I talk out during a show.
Can we get this guy out of here? He's talking a lot. Like he just,
That was mean. Thank you so much to our guest on today's show, Shahyan Jahani. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you'll see the next episode of This Afternoon Today.